Ripple has just made massive moves with XRP that deserve close attention. On September 1st, Ripple unlocked 800 million XRP from Escrow, a routine event that takes place at the beginning of each month. Out of that amount, 700 million were quickly relocked into Escrow, leaving about 100 million XRP available for potential sales or liquidity operations throughout September. But what makes this month's movements especially interesting is that alongside this unlock, Ripple received 500 million XRP from unknown wallets. These transfers are worth about $1.5 billion at current prices and raise important questions about what Ripple is preparing for. The broader crypto market is also facing turbulence. Over the last 24 hours, more than $525 million have been liquidated across the market. Bitcoin saw nearly 300 million in liquidations, Ethereum around 164 million, and XRP over 22 million. Solana added another 26 million in liquidations. This wave of forced selling comes as global uncertainty grows, with France reportedly at risk of seeking an IMF bailout and the US economy facing increasing instability. The result is a market full of fear and volatility, and Ripple's massive movements stand out even more against this backdrop. Let's look closely at what happened. Ripple unlocked 800 million XRP from Escrow, relocked 700 million, and left 100 million liquid for use this month. Typically, Ripple sells a portion of these unlocked tokens to provide liquidity for its on-demand liquidity operations and partnerships. But the key surprise this time was the 500 million XRP transferred from unknown wallets into Ripple-controlled addresses. It is unusual to see such large external transfers going toward Ripple, and it raises speculation. Is Ripple consolidating reserves? Is it preparing for new partnerships, CBDC programs, or even potential regulatory milestones in the United States? When we consider the scale of the transfer, $1.5 billion worth of XRP, this is not a small adjustment. It signals deliberate planning. At the same time, Ripple's role in the global financial system continues to grow. The company has confirmed that it is running 5 separate central bank digital currency pilot programs with governments and central banks. Ripple's CBDC platform offers full-stack solutions, from issuance and distribution to transaction processing. With central banks under pressure to modernize payment infrastructure, Ripple is positioning itself as the go-to provider. These massive XRP movements could be connected to those initiatives, as governments will require liquidity, reserves, and operational testing in real-world conditions. The exchange data is also telling. Upbit, the leading Korean exchange, now holds 5.8 billion XRP, more than double the 2.7 billion held by Binance, the world's largest exchange. Uphold comes in third with around 1.7 billion. The fact that Korean traders and institutions are accumulating XRP at such scale suggests inside confidence. They may see what is coming before the rest of the market does, positioning themselves for a breakout in adoption and valuation. Meanwhile, in the US, the Trump family has revealed that a significant portion of their net worth is now in cryptocurrencies. This political endorsement of digital assets is critical, as it comes during a time when the US is debating crypto regulation, ETF approvals, and the integration of blockchain technology into financial institutions. With figures as influential as Donald Trump's family publicly tied to crypto, momentum for broader adoption only grows stronger. So what does this all mean for XRP? First, Ripple's routine escrow unlocks are expected, but the relocking of 700 million and the consolidation of 500 million from unknown wallets signal strategic preparation. Ripple is likely strengthening its reserves for upcoming initiatives, whether that means supporting liquidity for CBDCs, partnerships with banks, or ensuring stability in anticipation of increased global usage. Second, market conditions remain uncertain, with $500 million in liquidations in one day showing how fragile the short-term environment is. Despite that, Ripple continues to build long-term infrastructure with governments and central banks. Third, institutional accumulation, particularly in Korea, highlights growing global conviction in XRP's role as a bridge currency and settlement asset. In summary, Ripple just moved 800 million XRP, relocked most of it, and secured an additional 500 million tokens from unknown sources. The scale and timing of these movements suggest preparation for something bigger than routine liquidity. Combined with CBDC pilot programs, geopolitical uncertainty, and a rising role of stablecoins under ISO 20022, XRP is clearly at the heart of the coming transformation of finance. While the market faces short-term corrections, the groundwork being laid by Ripple points to a future where XRP plays a central role in global settlements, central bank infrastructure, and cross-border liquidity.